Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up in an unedited moment from part 3 of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 5 reunion. Mary Cosby stunned Andy Cohen when she let the Watch What Happens live host know how she really felt about him toward the end of the episode. As seen in the extended version streaming now on Peacock, Andy had the women in an exercise. Each one would say something positive about another. This was in reference to the game the wives trying to play during the cast trip to Puerto Vallarta. Quick recap: during the last dinner in Mexico, Heather Guy attempted to get everyone to share the worst thing they had in their phone about someone else at the table. That way there would be no more secrets between the ladies, which would hopefully relieve some of the tensions between them. Unfortunately, the conversation grew too heated for some, which led a few to step away from the dinner early. Andy's idea for the reunion was much more successful, but when Mary asked for him to compliment her, it wasn't for the reason you might be thinking. Instead of avoiding hearing what someone else in the group may have to say about her, the pastor was setting up an opportunity to do the same kind thing for Andy. After the host finished saying what he found admirable about her, Mary asked, "Can I say something about you?" "Sure," said Andy, who looked pleasantly surprised. "I think that you are a star." She began. "I think that you are intelligent, you're smart, you're incredible, you're a beautiful father, you're inspirational, and I love how you support me, and I feel your support. When it was like the whole world was against me, you called me and reached out to me. You have something that no one ever has. I've never met anyone like Andy Cohen." Andy was visibly moved by Mary's warm compliments and replied with a sincere thank you. While this heartwarming scene didn't make it to air, you can find it in the extended version of the Rossel Season 5 Reunion Part 3, which is streaming exclusively on Peacock. During the reunion, Mary also spoke more about her family life, including her son Robert Jr. during an episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. After show, Mary told Angie Katsanevas that her son is doing well and living with his father, Mary's husband Robert Sr., in the family's Las Vegas home. She explained that it was important for Robert Jr. to be away from all the triggers in Salt Lake City during his recovery. In part 1 of the Ross Season 5 reunion, Mary revealed that despite her son's struggles, he wanted to change and move forward. In a united segment from part 3 of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 5 reunion, Mary Cosby shared half-felt sentiments about host Andy K, expressing deep appreciation for his support during challenging times. This moment, which should make the televised cut, is available in the extended version streaming on Peacock. During the reunion, Andy initiated an exercise where each cast member would offer a positive comment about another. When it was Mary's turn, she directed her attention to Andy, stating, "I think that you are a star. I think that you are intelligent, you're smart, you're incredible, you're a beautiful father, you're inspirational, and I love how you support me, and I feel your support. When it was like the whole world was against me, you called me and reached out to me. You had something that no one ever has. I've never met anyone like Andy K. This have been moved." Andy responded with a sincere thank you. This exchange highlights the often unseen bonds between reality TV personalities and their hosts. Mary's acknowledgement of Andy's support underscores the personal connections that can develop amidst the drama and entertainment of reality television. In the ever-dramatic world of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, one of the most enigmatic figures has always been Mary Cosby, known for her eccentric personality, sharp one-liners, and polarizing presence. Mary has been a world card since a debut. However, what truly sent through Bravo fans was her unfiltered commentary on none other than Andy Cohen during a segment of The Revelations, reportedly cut from the final edit, have left fans speculating about what really goes on behind the scenes of Bravo's empire. To understand the magnitude of Mary's statements, it's important to acknowledge her complicated history with Andy Cohen. as the executive producer and host of the Real Housewives franchise reunions. Carr has maintained a certain level of authority of the lady, often putting them on the spot to answer for their behavior. Mary, however, has never seemed to fall in line with Kin's usual approach. During her first stint on ROC, Mary was frequently absent from cast trips and reunions, raising eyebrows about her level of commitment, while Curtin typically calls out housewives who disengage from the show. Lisa Vanderpump he seemed unusually lenient with Mary. Some fans speculated that her unique role in the franchise as a preacher who married her late grandmother's husband was just too bizarre for Bravo to let go of easily. But what really went down in the unseen footage from ROC? According to insiders, Mary let loose with some shocking insights into Andy Cohen's alleged behind-the-scenes conduct. Several sources close to production claimed that Mary took the opportunity to voice frustrations about Cohen's treatment of the housewives, particularly women of color. This isn't the first time such accusations have been hinted at in leaks. A Bravo legend has openly called out the network and Cohen for alleged bias. Mary's remarks in the Und segment reportedly echoed some of those sentiments, though with her own distinct flair. One particularly damning claim was that Cohen plays favorites, choosing which housewives to elevate and which to scrutinize based on a personal agenda rather than merit. Mary allegedly pointed out that certain housewives Lisa Bokov read preferential treatment, despite their questionable actions, while others were put under extreme pressure. She also reportedly expressed frustration over how her religious background had been mocked by both cast members and Cohen himself. Mary's role as the leader of a Pentecostal church has long been a controversial topic, with accusations of cult-like behavior surfacing over the years. However, in the unedited footage, Mary allegedly insisted that Cohen allowed false narratives to spread without giving her the opportunity to defend herself properly. Cohen has yet to address these alleged comments publicly. Those familiar with Bravo know that he rarely shies away from controversy. However, his silence regarding Mary's claims might indicate that the network doesn't want to fan the flames any further. Some insiders speculate that the footage was cut precisely to avoid adding fuel to any existing tensions between Bravo and its housewives of color. Mary's alleged accusations also raise questions about whether Cohen's approach to moderating the housewives is as fair and balanced as he claims. Many Bravo viewers have long debated whether Cohen is too involved in the franchise's drama, often taking sides in conflicts rather than remaining an impartial host. Mary's remarks may have simply solidified what some fans have believed for years, though Mary's comments never made it to air. Their existence has ignited conversation within the ROC fandom. Some fans praised her for speaking out, pointing out that she has nothing to lose by calling out the powerhouse that is Andy K. Others dismissed her remarks as classic Mary Cosby, bold, unpredictable, and possibly exaggerated. Regard what does a which side fans take. One thing is certain: Mary Cosby remains one of the most fascinating and unpredictable housewives to ever grace the franchise. Whether her claims about Andy Cohen hold weight or not, she has once again ensured that the conversation around Russell remains as chaotic and entertaining as ever. With the revelation of this Und footage, fans are left wondering what Mary's future on Bravo will look like. Given her track record, it wouldn't be surprising as she once again steps away from the franchise, only to return when viewers least expect it. However, if there's one thing we've learned from Mary Cosby, it's that she plays by her own rules. Meanwhile, Andy Cohen's response, or lack thereof, will be something to watch. If the Bravo kingpin chooses to address Mary's alleged comments, it could either put the controversy to rest or open the door for even more behind-the-scenes drama. Either way, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City has proven once again that even the footage that doesn't make it to air can be just as explosive as what does.